It's hard to believe I published my first episode of Hiking with an Average Jill a year ago this week. It was filmed on a whim while hiking with my family in the Adirondacks after I sustained an injury on the trail. Average Jill, and we're at Tennant Creek Falls in New York, and I just took a really bad spill.
Average Jill took an average spill.
Both the initial and follow-up footage were filmed using my nephew Davin's DSLR camera, with my son Jesse acting as the cameraman. Following those videos that day, we ended up having to go to the emergency room that night.
A very interesting night we had.
Davin edited that first episode, but I knew if I wanted to create more videos, I would have to learn on my own. So with very little experience or camera equipment, I started filming my hikes using an iPhone. I'm back out on the trail again after taking about a week off from my back. If you're gonna sit down on a rock, make sure that there aren't ants on it. Within a few weeks, I invested in a GoPro, purchased video editing software, and taught myself the basics of video editing. I read online that 125,000 people visit this mountain every year, and I believe it after today. There's a ton of people on the trail. You're either passing people out or having people pass you out. I absolutely love to rock out. There is no better outdoor activity.
I agree.
It's great for balance. It's fun. It's strategic. Memory of a young adventurer, Robert G. Frost, age 10. Columbus Day, 1963. I love that they call him a young adventurer. A few months later, I purchased wireless mics, which significantly improved my audio. Now my hiking companions could be heard. Can you imagine coming out here and using the bathroom like just in the wide open? I might have to try that someday when I'm here by myself. That could be an interesting experience.
I don't know if I'd have the... That's kind of creepy. I've never seen such a thing.
So in all your hiking, Matt, have you encountered a bear?
I have, multiple times.
Really? Tell me about it.
Yeah, the most exhilarating one was in Glacier National Park in Montana.
Oh, wow. Was it a grizzly?
It was a grizzly.
What does that stump look like?
Oh, a bird.
That one right there?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look... See, I think it looks like a bull skull.
Oh, now it does, facing me.
Facing
My
you.
bird was taking off. My bird was flying left.
It looks like we could sit under that.
Which one?
That one right there. See how it almost looks like there's a cave right there.
I don't know. I feel like you have to lay under there.
My channel began to take shape as I introduced more family and friends and the interesting people I met along the trail.
You stand that.
Because think about it. Think about the next step, picking it up. It cools. You have to think like a lizard, right? Did you ever see them do this? They let that one cool and they go.
Right here, dude. You don't smell semen right here? No, I swear to God, there is definitely a tree, and I've.
It's a semen tree?
I'm telling you.
So, do you come here often to fly this?
No, this is the first time I've been here with this.
Have you flown this before, though?
Yeah, I have. This is my third drone. Unfortunately, I crashed the other two
You
before.
have.
That one is 3,200 feet around there, so
Okay.
that one actually blocks our view of Marcy because it's a little bit taller than us.
Okay.
Normally behind that one you can see quite a few high peaks, but it's just too hazy.
Many of my earlier videos included a scripted segment at the beginning and the end of each episode. This next episode is from that same hike at Bulls Bridge in Kent, Connecticut, and emphasizes the beauty of the trail and the Housatonic River. Let's take a look. My episode next week is the second half of that hike where we explore a cave. It was a lot of fun. That was another experience with The Average Jill. I hope you found it amusing or inspiring or maybe even learned something from it. Thanks for watching. Hiking while holding a camera in one hand was challenging, but most times it became an extension of my arm.
I don't know if you could come back down right here. Bring your camera.
What do we have?
Well, obviously you'll be bringing your camera. You have it in hand. There's our blaze.
That you'd only see.
That you'd only see if you were hiking in 3-season conditions without snow.
And we can either take the red and walk down by the falls again, or we can do this yellow piece that kind of goes farther away.
I'd walk red.
You want red?
I want to take more pictures of that.
Okay. I love looking up through the tree canopy. I take a lot of pictures of that, the way the sun comes through. Most of my videos captured my trail adventures, but some focused on the conversations I had along the way. You're a Scorpio.
Yes.
You are a tough person to be in a relationship with.
I've been told.
I grew up, I was a pretty rough girl.
Yeah,
I've
heard the story.
To an extent, I feel like being uninformed is okay. But if there was some crazy governmental revolt and we didn't hear about it and we're just sitting at our house like nothing's happening.
You would hear about that on Facebook.
How sexist is that, though, to assume that the guy is supposed to be able to take care of you?
That's a very good point, Lisa. Reverse sexism?
Yep.
And she freaked out. She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I just opened your door. Should I not have done that?" And she's like, "No, it's fine, but that's I've never seen that before."
That's like sexual harassment.
It could be, yeah.
Although I enjoyed a trail companion, my solo hikes provided entertainment as well. I don't know what could be making these tracks that seem to just appear, run a few feet, and then disappear. It's really neat to watch how they catch pockets of wind and they just glide, and it's so peaceful to watch. If you weren't really paying attention, you could kind of come to this, think it's a Y, start following the deer track, and then find yourself in some den, which might be kind of cool, but it might be kind of cool to follow those. These little guys are so cute. They're along the trail side, and they're only about the size, right there, they're only about the size of a nickel, but they have a really interesting pattern on them. That's a pretty big diameter of a concentrated mess, and then the chips spread out, God, 10 feet beyond that. So that woodpeckers, that stuff's got to be flying out. I would love to see it. 42 videos, over 3,400 views, and 50 subscribers later, and I'm still learning something new every day. So here you don't have your wide-angle lens,
I do not.
But you want a large depth of field because you want to be able to see this whole.
Yeah, I want to be able to see everything.
You don't want it to just focus on
So that's why I would use a much smaller aperture, because that focuses the light, which allows it to be very streamlined. Just make a triangle. Now, put your hand too high. Put them right in the knuckles. Shh, shh. You getting it?
Believe it or not,
Yes.
should stay pretty good on you. We can walk around. Now walk a little bit.
With this big flipper?
Yeah, it becomes your foot.
Would this be shelter?
Absolutely, 100%. You came in, you assessed it, you saw there was nothing in it. If you came in the middle of the night, no, this would not be shelter.
Okay.
You want to assess it.
And of course, it wouldn't be an average Jill hike if I didn't become a little navigationally challenged. Maybe I'm supposed to be lost.
I'm feeling lost.
Maybe that's just me. So now the way that I think I'm supposed to go, all the footprints end. So I totally lost all confidence to go that way. Lisa, I really don't know where the trail is.
Right here.
We're on the trail right now.
Go to the right.
Oh, over the brook.
Jill, it's not looking good for us. This is not looking good for us, Jill.
I look forward to another year on the trail. I hope you join me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.
Jill, tell your viewers what you're eating.
Liking, but I'm not liking it.